What up, what up, what up? Let's see here. Why is this not working? Okay, so YouTube Live, I am testing something tonight, and I figured as I'm doing my testing, can you hear me well? Let's see here, let's do the audio. Testing, testing, okay. Should be able to hear me well, right? I figured while I'm doing my testing of YouTube live streaming, I do it while okay, here we go, live chat. Let's see if I can hear the audio here. I do it while yes. Woo! Okay. First time doing live streaming like this way. Okay, so what I did is instead of using the my iPhone, I'm using the desktop webcam and this spiffy new microphone that moi just bought on Amazon. So this is pretty cool. Now all I need is to find my adapter for the video cam so that I won't have to use the built-in camera inside the MacBook, because right now it's kind of grainy. You know, it's not HD kind of video, and it's because I use the desktop camera. But it'll do for now. Let's see again. Let's hear the audio. Yay! Oh, that sounds awesome. Okay, I don't know how many of you guys are tuning in right now, but I want to talk a bit about tonight's new episode of The Gifted. Okay, first of all, I rarely do recap of The Gifted. Usually it's The Walking Dead or Star Trek Discovery. The Gifted happens every Monday night, so sometimes there's a screening, so I'm always stuck in LA, or I'd be watching Supergirl instead, because Supergirl's also on Monday nights, and I would talk about Supergirl instead of The Gifted. But tonight there was no all new Supergirl, so I figured, you know what? Let's do this live streaming testing while also talking about The Gifted. Now, let's see here. Tonight's episode, by the way, this video contains spoilers. Tonight's episode is titled 3 by 1. So, unfortunately, we lost one of our favorite characters, at least my favorite character, a mutant named Sophia. Sophia is so cute, man. What's the name of the actress? Let's look her up. Sophia. She has this ability where she'll blow some kind of gas, colorly gas, into you, and she will sort of insert memory that you haven't had before. So it's as if that you've had that memory before, but it's actually created by her. That's her superpower, and she got killed in one of the previous episodes. So tonight was kind of somber, because the characters are like very saddened about her loss, the loss of Sophie. Not Sophia. I'm sorry. Her name is Sonya. Sophia. What are you talking about? Sonya. I gotta look up who played who's the actress who played that Sonya character. Let's see here. Where are you, Sonya? And so the event that happened in the previous episode involving the Frost, the three telepathic mutants, kind of rattled the Struckers. So the Struckers in tonight's episode wanted to take their kids out of the refuge, and I think they were going to go to Mexico, I believe. And so, and I totally get it, man. I mean, I'm not a parent or anything like that, so I can't really put myself in their shoes. But I know friends who are parents. I have parents, and the fear is real, man. When because it's not about yourself anymore. It's about protecting your little ones, your loved ones, your offspring. I don't know if I'll ever be able to experience that one of these years, but in the mind of the Struckers, that's the best plan that they had. It's like, we gotta protect Andy and Lauren first and foremost, and that means we gotta get them away, the hell away from the Frost, those 3 telepathic mutants. Man, who plays Sonya? I can't seem to find the actress who plays Sonya here. I'm looking at the IMDb. I may have overlooked it. Oh well. It'll come up. It'll come up. So, but here's the thing. The Frost, the 3 telepathic mutants came back again tonight and offered our heroes proposal or proposition, and it's something that they know deep inside that they can't refuse, because like it or not, you may hate the fact that these 3 mutants have manipulated you or used you, but man, they got the job done. You know what I'm saying? They got the job totally done. So, in a way, there's a part of you, if you're a member of that resistance, there's a part of you kind of like, you gotta admit, man, we need this. Those 3 are effective weapon. We need them. We need them in our fight. They are a necessary evil. So, I think from the get-go, that was my stance. I know that there were some characters in tonight's episode that were like very conflicted about it, but I was like, dude, you got to take advantage of these 3 ladies with their powers. As long as you tell them maybe not to kill, maybe you can use them. Maybe you can use them. And so that's what happened at the end. Eventually led to that. But if you've seen the episode, you also know that these 3 ladies also answer to somebody. And I think we're going to see this somebody collide with the rest of our heroes, the characters. We also saw our Sentinels amping up their muscle, amping up their experiment. And by experiment, I mean conjoining the powers of some of the mutants to create something even more destructive. And we saw that on display in tonight's episode. And if you think that Lauren and Andy combination is pretty destructive, man, woo! The Sentinels is back in the heat. That's all I could say. And it's gonna be a tough war ahead of them, because now there's these 3 ladies with the telekinetic powers, versus on the other side the Sentinels with their conjoined forces of 2 mutants combined together. Oh man! Now I gotta say, I wasn't really sold on the Gifted in the first few episodes. Mainly because by this point I was a bit exhausted. I want to pick the right word to say it. Exhausted, because after so many X-Men movies, by Bryan Singer, of like, oh, we are being persecuted, we are being persecuted. And now we have a whole show of, oh, we are being persecuted, an entire series of it. I was like, oh, man, I'm so tired of this theme again and again. How many persecutions can this, can we get a mutant show where they're not persecuted, where they're just like, there's other battles going on, there's other dilemmas going on instead of being persecuted? But as I gave it a chance, it's finally, it's growing on me, and so I'm looking forward to how it would culminate in the next week episode. So that's pretty much my recap of tonight's episode titled 3x1. I'm glad that at the end the Struckers decided to come back and rejoin the group. Because, guys, it was not a wise move at the in the first place to run away from the pack like that. Where else can you go? Where else? You're in a world where you're being, again, persecuted. You're being hunted. So how far can you run before you get tired from running? All right? You can't run forever. So might as well just, join forces with the same people that are on the same boat and fight back. Come up with a plan. Take a stand. Running can only get you so far. That's my thought. I know it sounds so cliche, but I'm glad that the Struckers come back. I don't want them to go off and then we have to divide the show into different subplots. Now they're back with the gang again. All right, so let's see here. How's the live streaming coming along? Is this going okay? Okay, it's been 12 minutes of me ranting. Okay, if I stop the live streaming, maybe if I press there you go, stop streaming. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. That was a nice test run. Live streaming with the webcam and with my new mic. We'll see if this works the next time. And hopefully I can get an HD camera instead of just a built-in cam. Let's rock this.